What is up, everybody? To Reverse TV here today. The Sony fanboys are always trying to reach for a new low, or do like these comparisons that no one just cares about at all. So this is the newest thing that they're trying to do. Compare the UK sales of the video game Hades, which is a great game, by the way. I'm actually playing it on Game Pass. Definitely a fun game, but they're comparing this game sale to the PS5 version and the PS4 version, the Xbox One version of these games for the physical copies. And physical only, it's looking like if this game released on Game Pass on Xbox, it's pretty obvious that most people probably playing this game on Game Pass. To be honest, it's like I'm like you have an option. Options are always good. You can either buy the game physical, buy it digital, or play it on Game Pass if you're Xbox owner. But if you're a PlayStation owner, you can only play it on. You can only either buy it either digital or physical. There's no Game Pass option for you. So it's kind of like they keep posting these numbers. Like he said, like over 90% of the Hades sales were on PlayStation. Xbox accounted for 77%, and this is talking about physical copies. I have Game Pass. Why would I buy the Why would I buy the physical copy of this game? I might do that later on if the game was on sale, but I'm playing the game on Game Pass. There's no reason for me to buy the game right now if I wanted to. It's like I understand the game was like leaving the Game Pass, you might buy it, but yeah, it's just I don't understand why they keep bragging about this stupid stuff like this, bragging about physical sales of the games, of how they compare each system. It's just dumb at this point. Let's see what people are saying in the comment section because, like I said, they are always trying to reach and say, "Hey, this game is doing so bad on Xbox because the sales are so low." But the developer is getting paid. Microsoft paid the developer to put it on Game Pass. It's like they got paid already. People who are supporting Game Pass are supporting the developer because they pay for it. So I mean, I don't see what the issue is. Like a lot of these random people try to count like these companies' pockets to see how much money they're making for each game. It's just weird. It's like they got paid already. It's like I'm not gonna feel guilty by using a service that gives me access to all these games. I'm gonna take advantage of it. So it's just weird. These fanboys just keep going at it. So let's read what the comments are saying. The data only measures physical copies in the UK. That said, even though you predicted the Xbox fans' response, that doesn't discredit it. You're talking upfront revenue, but in regards to player counts playing these games, that gap can very well be much closer. Game Pass is killing Xbox software sales while day-and-date PC releases are hurting hardware sales. How long before Microsoft starts making Xbox hardware and Xbox is a software brand only? What? Next gen Xbox hardware will be a Chromecast-like device using a Zero with onboard APU. These people want Xbox to die so badly. It is just weird. Xbox says different. That actually know their internal statistics. Game Pass subs play more games and genres and spend 20% more on game/content. Yeah, the people who actually run Microsoft say that they make money on Game Pass, and the developers are happy with Game Pass. So I don't see what the issue is. It's only an issue to these Sony fanboys. They're the ones who have an issue with Game Pass. The developers are happy. Xbox is happy. The consumers are happy. That's all that matters. It's like that's everything else. Everything else has that point is just irrelevant. Xbox consoles are still selling well. PC and Xbox hardware overlap is likely small. Xbox is working on next-gen consoles already. Yeah, so as long as they continue to make Xbox, I'm gonna continue to buy Xbox consoles. This doom and gloom, like they want Xbox to go away, is just ridiculous. Let's forget the fact that PS5 overall game sales are digital in general, and this only counts the UK. Yeah, it was like when you think about physical and digital nowadays, I think a lot of people are buying digital games. To be honest, it's like sure I might buy the occasional physical game if it has a really good sale. I might buy the occasional physical game, but more than likely I'm buying these games digital. And yeah, I think that's the route more people are going now. It's like nowadays, like might as well buy the games digital. So I think it's just like a real. It's kind of what is the word I'm looking for? Um, I want to say obscure, but obsolete to go by physical game sales nowadays. We're in the digital era now. People are buying games digital, so I don't think it's enough data just to buy physical game sales this day and age. So let's not forget the fact that PS4 overall game sales are digital in general, and this only counts the UK. You keep taking L's when you nitpick which of the evidence to show. They love to nitpick evidence. They love to do that. And the game's been out for like 3 days. 3 days. Like how can you go buy game sales for 3 days? Like that's just ridiculous. Who's buying the game right away every 3 days when it's on Game Pass? Exactly. Like If you got Game Pass, you're gonna play on Game Pass. That's just obvious. So what is this? Okay, the player count for these different games. Okay. Of course, Game Pass is increasing sales. Tried it on my PC via Game Pass. Bought it digital on my PS5. Except you get a Game Pass discount when you buy it, so you're BSing. You don't own a PC or Game Pass subscription. Okay. Um, I feel he must mean in terms of microtransactions and DLC purchases. I can't see Game Pass leading to more full game purchases. Yeah, if the game is ended off Game Pass, if the game is leaving Game Pass, you might want to buy the game on Game Pass for that discount if you really love the game. So, I can see if you just want to own it outright, because I have bought multiple games that's in Game Pass. Like I bought like the what game was it? I bought it recently. Halo Master Chief Collection. I bought that recently. That was in Game Pass because they had a sale for the game as well too. It was a lot cheaper. So yeah, so it's like examples like that, especially when they do sales on these Game Pass games. If you get, yeah, it's like, yeah, I definitely believe that Game Pass is leading to more sales. I definitely believe that figure. So, let's see. Phil could be correct. Without Game Pass, the game could possibly do worse than 7%. The horror. I think we have seen enough data to say that Game Pass does not increase software sales. Oh my god! Oh my god! You got these random Sony fanboy analysts who just know more than the people at Xbox who gets paid, I don't know, millions of dollars to track this information. They just know more than them suddenly. Like, knock it off. But let me read this comment again. He says, I think we have seen enough data to say that Game Pass does not increase software sales. It is a decent service, sure, but please let's not continue with this farce. At least give it 100% Xbox fans. Okay. It is just weird. Because, like, do they question Netflix this much? I'm just curious. These Sony guys question Netflix this much about when they have an exclusive show on their service or an exclusive movie on what the sales are when it comes to, I guess, like the physical Blu-ray release or whatever. And it's like, it's just weird at this point. So as long as people stop saying Game Pass increases sale and just accept Game Pass is only a rental service, we can all relax. Yeah. This is hardly a point if having Game Pass if you're just going to buy the games on the service. Happy to discuss. I'm open-minded here. And this is the thing. This other thing too. It's like, why do you care, bro? It's just a $15 a month, $10 to $15 a month rental service. It's like, why is this causing so much commotion each and every day on Twitter? Like, I just don't get it. Like, why are you counting these companies' pockets? Why are you counting gamers' pockets? As long as I'm happy as a consumer, that's all that should matter. At the end of the day, I don't care if they weren't or if they are making money or not making money. I don't really care. But it's like, as long as they keep giving me great games, I'm on board. So that's all being concerned about. It's just weird to me. I don't know. Leads to no more sales on other consoles. He messed out the last 3 words. Sorry, dude. I was too busy playing the game to give an entire F what the physical sales of Hades were in the single country I don't live in. Facts. Oh, man. This post is so much facts right this first half. It's like, shouldn't you be playing the game? The game just released on Xbox and PlayStation. The game is extremely fun. I am playing the game right now. I don't care. It's like, who really cares how much this game is selling? Like, to be honest, it's like that's what happens when you are playing console wars instead of actually playing games. It's like, who cares? It's like the game is fun. Actually play the game. Stop being on Twitter and doing console war stuff. It's just ridiculous. Like, who cares? And they just nitpick the data at that too. So I'm assuming Sony good, Xbox bad from the front sentence of your tweet, though. I don't know. I really didn't bother to read the whole thing. Yeah, it's just yeah. This tweet deserves like a star. This deserves like a golden star for this tweet. Let's see. Source of this: someone's asked how digital sales are counted. Only the developer has the numbers on top of it. The game is in Game Pass. Well, I buy it for 30. I think that's euros or pounds. I'm not sure. If it's in the service. Duh. Like, if you have Game Pass, why would you buy the game again? It doesn't make sense unless you're just like a physical collector. Now, if it makes sense for you, like if you still like if you still have like a physical collection of video games, like you like to show off, it makes sense you want to buy it again. But it's in Game Pass. I want to play it in Game Pass. It doesn't make any sense if you have a Netflix subscription, then buy like the same movie that's in Netflix on Blu-ray. I mean, it doesn't make any sense unless you just want to own it. Let's see. If Game Pass does lead to more sales, it will take time for that to happen. People have to discover the game, like it, then buy it, tell their friends about it, and then buy it. It may increase sales in the long run, but not in the first couple of days after his Game Pass. I feel like that if Phil and some devs think that if X games are available day one on Game Pass, it encourages players to try it and then, with a 10% discount, buy it if they like it. But the way I see it, if the game is there, I'll just start it and finish it. Remember, out of context information is never healthy. This data is only for the UK and physical copies. The clown red strikes again. Yeah. Let's see. It'd be telling when it leaves Game Pass and how it sells then, but as long as the game sells is a win for the Hades crew. Yeah, this game is old too. Like this game is old. Like this game's been out for at least like a year because this was like this was announced for like the Game of the Year awards. This is a nominated game for. I think that's why it probably got the most recognition because it was like nominated for Game of the Year because people didn't know. A lot of people didn't know what that game was until it was like nominated for Game of the Year and like it got people's attention to talk about it. So this game's been out for a while. So I'm pretty sure the company who made this game is just happy to get more revenue because of the popularity just that came from the Game of the Year awards. So. I'm pretty sure they're happy with what the sale results are. It's like I wouldn't trust the thoughts, the beliefs of random console fanboys to say that hey, this game isn't doing well because it's not because I wouldn't trust these console fanboys for information for this. I would think the developer and Microsoft they're okay with what's going on with those games. So at the end of the day, people that are flexing about physical sales, like an old man in a walker. Okay. And this, folks, is a perfect example of confirmation bias. Yep. I have Game Pass, so why would I buy a game that's going to be on Game Pass for 3 to 6 months? Unless it's obviously an online game that I play a lot, then yeah, I'll buy it. But after they announce it's leaving Game Pass, uh, I have both consoles, but I got Hades on Game Pass, so I don't know what this post is proving, other than the fact that I was smart and didn't buy it. It's like they try to shame you for not buying these games either. If you don't, let's say if you don't buy it, but it's like the developers got paid already. So why they got paid? Microsoft made a deal with the developer they accepted it to be on Game Pass. So they got paid. Same with their Netflix situation. When stuff be on with content on Netflix, the Netflix pays the content provider, and that's that. You enjoy it as a consumer. That's all as a consumer you have to do is just enjoy the product. I don't care what these console fanboys say. They're bragging about physical sales. Who cares? It's just weird. At the end of the day, enjoy what you enjoy. If you have Game Pass, enjoy. You got access to all these games, and I'm definitely taking advantage of it. Each and every month, they release new games. I'm gonna be on it with Game Pass. I'm loving the service. And these Sony fanboys aren't gonna convince me any different. These Saudi fanboys aren't gonna convince me any different. So, gonna include it right here. See what next. See the next whatever these Sony guys come up with next to just complain about for game. Whatever they always complain about Game Pass on a daily basis. So, I'm gonna include it right here. Definitely see your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.